As I made this recent video about the events that have been transpiring, I was able to do a real heat check on the state of this world and where we are. And as I went through the comments and really analyzed all things that people were saying, I came to a realization that I felt was important to share right now. I briefly want to give a message to all who understand what time it truly is in this world, because we are all entering into one of the hardest moments in the history of this world. I'm calling on everyone that is living in the truth to really make sure that you are focused on enduring to the end and living with a sound mind. Here's what we know. First off, these people are crazy. I mean, people are full-blown nuts. When you take a real step back and analyze what has actually happened, it is really actually very scary. I mean, let me show you. You see this? This device is a cell phone, and pretty much everyone in the world has access to it. The majority of those with this device have some sort of presence on social media, and therefore each person with this device has their own personal algorithm, which means that those that are engineering this coming new world to come, they are able to program the different sects of people in order to steer people into the exact agenda that they want them to be a part of. And for many of you in the truth, they are trying to herd you into one of those sects. They want to push you to be a part of one of these groups. And then on top of that, you have sellouts, Freemasons, and people tied to the secret societies who are also a part of these agendas. And they are given access to help lead those who follow them into whatever group or way of thought that is a part of the agenda that they're attached to. And here's the thing you need to understand. The people, they don't have a clue. They are just following. They actually think that they're just living their life and they're in control of their own thoughts. But no, they are not. Everyone is being herded in a direction. We are talking about massive population control. And through all of this, emotions are being manipulated at an extremely high level. Tensions have been boiling, and people, they're ready to snap. You can't even have an opinion different than what people want to hear. And if you don't say exactly what they want you to say, they are going to attack you. If you disagree with someone, people are ready to chop you down, and they really are ready to attack you. And the craziest thing, and this is the craziest thing you need to understand, is that most of these people, they're Christians. What I'm trying to tell you is that we're in a period of time when you must be vigilant. You must be very mindful of the current climate that we're in right now and make sure that you are really walking in real strength. Remember the fruits of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, long suffering, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self control. You need to walk in all of those things. You must walk in those things even though everyone else around you probably will not. Let's be clear, there are many reasons why I don't attach to Christianity. And above many of those reasons I denounce Christianity, one of the biggest reasons is because of hypocrisy. All these Christians will love you as long as you agree with them and tell them what they want to hear. If you don't agree with them and you don't say what they want you to say, they get childish. They will name call. They will say you're saying things you're not actually saying. They will purposely misunderstand you. They will ignore you, close their ears off to you, and then project and say you're doing the things that they are actually doing. Many of them actually want to see harm come to you. They don't want to talk or understand. They don't want to agree to disagree. They don't want to love you even though they count you as an enemy. Literally, these people call themselves Christians because they say that they are Christ followers, but their actions look more like followers of Satan than anything of our Messiah. I have a lot to say on this, and I probably will put this into more context soon. But please, be smart out there right now. Right now is a time for discipline. Please hear my words. Not everyone needs a response. Please be mindful of your emotions. Do not let people provoke you. Right now is the time to actually walk in the faith that you actually are proclaiming. And it's not going to be easy. It's like walking away from fights that you actually want to fight. It's like walking away from people that actually deserve to be told off, but that's not what our Father wants you to do. That's hard. It's actually turning the other cheek. And that is very hard to do. This is why you must actually walk in the faith that you say you have. I promise you that right now tensions are boiling. Let me say it like this. We can't confirm when the second seal has been lifted, obviously. It's not like there's going to be an announcement that says, the second seal has been lifted. No, obviously not. But just imagine when peace is actually taken from the earth, what that actually will look like. People will want to kill each other. That's what it says, which means that everyone is going to be angry and provoking and reckless and really coming out from their flesh. Everyone. If you are going to endure to the end, it is important that you are biblically sound minded, living smart. You must be disciplined. You must have self control. You must maintain love in your hearts. You do not become easily provoked or manipulated. You must learn to bridle your tongue, hold your tongue. You must learn to walk away. You must operate more in the spirit. Walk in consistent communication with Yah and listen to him how he tells you to move. If he tells you to respond, then respond. If he tells you to back up, then back away. You must let him guide you right now, all day, every day. Last night, as I do my investigations, I did see a lot of words from Charlie Kirk that I never even heard before. And I instantly was like, oh, this guy was worse than I thought. And I instantly wanted to talk more about it. But then I remembered, Yah told me to not give this guy any more attention. I bring that up because I got really provoked. And at that time, I really had to catch myself. I was getting vexed. I had to get a handle on my emotions. And so my point is that if you are not thinking like that right now, and you're not catching yourself and being mindful of your emotions, you are going to be manipulated. Right now, these algorithms seem that they are manipulating levels at its highest. And depending on what side you're on, they are sending you content that is ready to manipulate and provoke you emotionally. One thing in the comments of the last video is that many people recognize that they were being emotionally charged. You must recognize what is happening right now. I don't know the enemy's full plans, obviously, but I do see that emotional manipulation is absolutely a part of his scheme, and many long held views that were actually in secret, they're all now coming out right now. Like I see in my algorithm, there's a bunch of white men speaking about white men fighting back, all because of the Charlie Kirk shooting. And it's like, it was a white man who shot him. What exactly is your problem? They are doing White Lives Matter protests and they're saying Charlie Kirk was the nice one. Why are they saying this? And I had to realize, probably on their side, they're getting a whole bunch of provocation in their algorithm with black men and women saying provoking things to them. People are not being rational. And we're really just at the beginning of all this. Do you understand what would happen if we have any deaths on the liberal side of things? Do you understand how fast things would erupt? I am pleading with all of you who desire the kingdom, explaining to you that this is the time where your faith is going to be tested, and you're actually going to have to walk in that faith that you say that you're in. You're going to actually have to walk in love right now. You're going to have to exhibit self-control. You're going to have to understand that if this world hates our Messiah, of course, they're going to hate you. You must be disciplined and know how to deal with it. So do what you have to do right now to endure. If you feel that you're being provoked, stay off of social media. Stop reading the comment sections. Stop engaging with people. Stop talking about these things with people that are probably going to disagree with you. If you have been working to save a soul, but it's when you're talking to them they're still not budging, you may need to step away for a bit and just pray for them, especially if they're provoking you and making you sad or angry or emotional in any way. Understand, everyone is being herded into their groups. They want everyone in a classification in a box. The only ones that they're not going to be able to get are the true believers who are tied to Yah. Those are the only ones that, even though they're trying to herd you, when the time comes, you should not be one of them that were herded. Those who are kingdom-minded must be the ones that are going to wait all this out and let the mind control zombies kill each other while you wait till our Father says to come to him. He says that peace is going to be taken from the earth. So really take it in your mind and understand what that is actually going to look like. Don't talk in religion. Actually understand that our Father's word is true, and make sure you have an understanding of what that is going to look like, and make sure that when it happens, you're not caught off guard. It's happening right now. Please know, we are in the time period of the biblical feast that should bring about remembrance of our Father and his promises. You must focus on the biblical promises and remember that this is what your life is committed towards. You must stay focused, live in reality, and be mindful of your algorithms. Understand and ask yourself, why are you seeing this right now? The amount of content that has come in my social media feed that has been provoking me, it's absolutely ridiculous. And again, I had to really catch myself and say, they're trying to manipulate me. I think of that Kingsman movie when, to reduce the population, Samuel L. Jackson was sending a signal to everyone's phone to activate everyone to kill each other. This is really happening in real time. And we are just at the beginning. Charlie Kirk's wife just said her cries are a battle cry.
You have no idea what you just have unleashed across this entire country and this world. You have no idea. You have no idea the fire that you have ignited within this wife. The cries of this widow will echo around the world like a battle cry.
A battle cry, she said. That's crazy. These words are intentional. Listen, yeah, people are racist. They've been racist. Deal with it. They've been living in that racism. And guess what? Because of it, they have pure judgment on their hands. Don't be provoked by it. Know that Yah is going to judge them and take care of them. Matter of fact, those of them that are in these racist ideals is proof of the judgment. And listen, I'm talking about both sides. All these people are already being judged and they're being used right now. They have no business with the kingdom. They're finished. Imagine getting provoked by someone destined for hell. Please, be smarter than that. Yes, Christians are hypocrites. They don't really care about the truth. They don't want to hear anything you say, so what? Stop talking to them. Yeah, they call you names trying to offend you. Stop talking to them. Yes, you're trying to love them and they hate you for it. Deal with it. And if you're not strong enough to deal with it, stop dealing with them. If it makes you sad and it hurts you, take a break from whoever it is that's doing this to you. You need to guard yourself so that you can endure. If you're not strong enough to deal with a lot of these things, you must retreat a little bit and regroup so that you can gain power. Endure to the end. This is what you need to focus on. Control your emotions, control your heart, keep your lamps full of oil. This is not a game. This is real. This world is nuts and it's going to get crazier. Listen, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, walks about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Resist him, steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same sufferings are experienced by your brotherhood in the world. 1 Peter chapter 5, verses 8 through 9. Those are real words. Remember, our Messiah said, "He who loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he who loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he who does not take his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. He who finds his life will lose it. And he who loses his life for my sake will find it." Matthew chapter 10, verses 37 through 39. You're going to have to pick up your cross and follow after Messiah. We are warned about these times. We're warned, and because lawlessness will abound, the love of many will grow cold. But he who endures to the end shall be saved. Matthew chapter 24, verses 12 through 13. One of the biggest things I've been discussing right now is lawlessness. Lawlessness is in abundance right now. People even hate you talking about the law. Their hearts are grown cold. Understand what you're seeing right now. Also, and you will be hated by all for my name's sake, but he who endures to the end will be saved. Matthew chapter 10, verse 22. You have to endure to the end. I realize that in this climate, I'm going to have to revisit many things I've spoken about in the past, and I'm going to try to put out more messages that are counteracting what this world is feeding us. Maybe 2 messages a week is not enough because the system is just pumping out messages and feeding your algorithm with craziness. We are in a dangerous time, and for those of us who love Yahweh and truly desire his kingdom, we must endure to the end. And it's not going to be easy, as we can tell, but you have to be smart and disciplined and actually allow his spirit to lead you through this. It's your only option right now. And he who overcomes and keeps my works until the end, to him I will give power over the nations. Revelation chapter 2, verse 26. That's what we're promised. Listen, we are the generation that will see the kingdom of Yahweh come. If you understand how blessed you are for this to be your reality, then please live in confidence through this. And make sure that you endure to the end. Finish this race strong, because the kingdom of Yahuwah is truly at hand. Be ready for it and be blessed. Hallelujah. Praise Yah. Okay, thanks again for watching. If this has blessed you, please make sure to like it and share this video with others. Please heed this warning. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you subscribe to this channel. Yah willing, I upload every Friday. Also, please make sure to follow this ministry on Facebook and Instagram, as well as on my website, truthunedited.com. Listen, I want to thank everyone again who is sowing into this ministry. I'm very grateful and thankful for your help with this assignment. Your support is truly a blessing. Thank you for your assistance with helping me carry out this mission. I'm truly grateful for you. You know who you are. Thank you again for your support and allowing Yah to work through you. Be blessed. Okay, thanks again for watching, everyone. I love you all.